So my other timer came in, so now I have one per grow bed, which is sufficient enough to water one grow bed each. So I have this one set for 6 o'clock sharp p.m. to go off at 6:02. This one's set for 6:03 and will go off at 6:05. So 2 minutes each. And I have it set for 3 times a day, morning, afternoon, and evening, because it is getting in the hundreds out here in SoCal, and it's drying up by noon. So I want to water it 3 times a day instead, and it's going to be watered by this off-grid water tank. Right now this tells me what it's filled up to, so I'll fill it up tomorrow or tonight after the last cycle, so that tomorrow I can see how much it actually uses per day. So I'll come back out here when it's a minute to 6, and we'll watch this thing work. Well, I just heard the sprinkler turn on. 6 o'clock. 2 minutes. Just got to make sure it gets enough pressure all the way down the pipe to fill it up. Looking good. Now these cups are blocking the water, and that's why I've been watering these with a mister by hand. But there's definitely enough pressure coming out of the pipe for one grow bed. And this is a closed system. I put I connected the pipes on this end and on that end. And then it's capped right here because I did have it connected here. So now I'm doing each grow bed separately. So we'll see at 6:03 the next timer turns on. What do you think? Enough pressure? It's come out of all 3 holes. Now this seed I planted too far back. I'm thinking I can just get something to do this. Take it out, put a hole, plant it right back in. Take it like a big plug of it like this. Okay, this one's finished. Now we have to wait a minute to 6:03. 2 seconds. There it goes. That one I kind of planted too far away also. Alright, it's getting more pressure. That one's too far away. So I have to move some of these. But it's coming out of all 3 holes. The pressure's going higher. And let's go down here. And let's make sure it's coming out all the way at the end. So that's good for this one also. So 2 minutes, 3 times a day is what I have it set to. Some of these holes I have to unplug still. That was a seedling that got eaten. but it works with one 55-gallon water tank. Let's go over here and hear it turn off. There we go. Both beds watered, one right after the other. It works exactly how I thought it would. The only thing I have to do now is figure out a way to keep this topped off from the hose by running a line over here with a float that will top it off when this goes down. And when it rains, I don't need it topped off from the hose. So I have to figure out that. For now, I'm coming out here, filling it up by hand with the water hose when it gets down to here. Kind of defeats the purpose because this will be topped off all the time, and then when it rains, it'll already be topped off, and I won't need to water the garden when it rains. So this is just an experiment to find a solution that works, and then the goal is to get more of these. Having one is just for testing. The small scale solution. The plan is to have more of these 55-gallon drums, probably going all the way down here. I could probably fit about 10 of them, and then when the rainwater fills them all up, I'll have enough water, probably hopefully for a month, to water my garden. And if we go away on vacation for a week or two, I want to make sure I can water it from my off-grid water supply instead of relying on my hose in case something happens. So anyway, that's my reasoning, and I just showed you that it does work. So at least that was successful. Now if I can just get these earwigs out of my garden and under control,